Have you noticed it? Once upon a time, being good mattered. People cared about being righteous, about doing what was right in the eyes of God. There was conviction, a sense of right and wrong. But now, sin isn't just accepted. It's celebrated. The music we hear, the movies we watch, the shows we binge, they glorify rebellion, pride, lust, and violence. Villains are made heroes, and good people? They're mocked, silenced, or labeled intolerant. So here's the question. How did we get to a point where evil feels normal and good feels offensive? There was a time when culture followed conscience. Now conscience follows culture. What used to cause shame is now a source of pride. What was once whispered in secret is now posted online and praised. And this didn't happen overnight. It was a slow desensitization. Each generation pushed the moral line just a little further. Music lyrics became bolder. Movies blurred the line between right and wrong. Television normalized profanity, lust, and mockery of truth. And we laughed. We said it's just entertainment. But sin never stays small. Romans 1 tells us that when people reject God, He gives them over to their desires, to impurity, dishonor, and deception. And that's exactly what we're seeing today. The devil doesn't need to hide in horror films anymore. He's in music videos, sitcoms, and award shows. He's made evil fashionable. You can see it in lyrics that glorify sin, in celebrities who call themselves gods, and in movies where demons are misunderstood anti-heroes. Every chorus, every trend, every meme, it's all a sermon. A sermon teaching that there's no such thing as sin, that truth is subjective, and that God is outdated. But Isaiah 5:20 warned us, "Woe to those who call evil good and good evil, who put darkness for light and light for darkness." And here we are, living those very words. Why does the world love darkness? Jesus said it plainly in John 3:19. Light has come into the world, but people loved darkness instead of light because their deeds were evil. We love our sin too much to let it go. It's easier to say, "Don't judge me," than to repent. It's easier to say, "Love is love," than to obey God's design. It's easier to make excuses than to bow in humility. The human heart hasn't changed. It's still deceitful and desperately wicked, as Jeremiah 17:9 says. But now, instead of hiding our wickedness, we flaunt it. We live stream it, we dance to it. We market it, and then we wonder why the world feels darker. But this battle isn't just in culture, it's in our minds. Romans 12:2 says, "Do not be conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind." The enemy knows that if he can control what we consume, he can shape what we believe. He's not trying to scare us, he's trying to numb us. Because if you can't feel conviction anymore, you won't repent. If sin feels normal, salvation feels unnecessary. That's the real danger. But here's the hope. Light still wins. Evil may dominate the headlines, but it doesn't dominate eternity. Christ already defeated sin at the cross. The enemy only wins when we stop fighting back with truth. So don't get numb. Don't let culture rewrite what God already defined. We were called to be the light of the world, not to blend in with the darkness. Let this be your wake-up call. It's not too late to stand for truth. It's not too late to live for Christ. And it's not too late to remind the world that good still matters. because God is still good.